What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, we're taking out the new 2025 Ram 1500 Rebel with the 3-liter SST Hurricane engine, and we're actually going to do some towing with it. We got a lot of towing today. I'm going to probably haul 2 cars, definitely at least one, and we're going to be going quite a few miles. So I'm curious to see how it tows and what kind of a fuel economy we can expect out of it. So here we go again with my 2025 Ram Rebel, guys. First time towing. Spoiler, I've already towed my Chrysler Prowler from my other property about 45 miles away here. So I already have a pretty good idea of how this is going to go, but I don't want to spoil it. So I'm going to reset the fuel economy on this truck, and we're going to hit the road. We're going to head to Tulsa. I'm taking it over to Mako for some body work. Now, yesterday, while the weather was still halfway decent, I installed this backflip tonneau cover. So big shout out to Justin over at Truck Central. Because of him, I found Real Truck, and I bought me something nice. So Justin, if you see this video, thanks, man. And I'm going to put a link to Mr. Justin Wheeler's video down below. Go check his channel out if you don't mind. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. So here is my Plymouth Prowler. It's got some damage from hitting a deer. Definitely damaged this little bumperette. We damaged the hood. All over the place, guys. It's the deer caused quite a bit of damage, but considering how small the Prowler is, honestly, the damage is not that significant. So we're taking it over to Mako. We're going to see what they think of it, and I thought this is a great day to test out the towing capabilities of the truck. Today I plan on towing not only the Plymouth Prowler, Chrysler Prowler, all the way to Mako, and we picked this up in Byers, Oklahoma. Mako in Tulsa is a long way away, guys. But we're also picking up Monkey Wrench Mike. We're going to take him down to Byers. We're going to hopefully pick up one of his cars, and we're going to try to tow it all the way to Tulsa as well. So this truck has a long day. We're talking hours of work ahead of it. It has no idea what's coming, guys. And the best part is, not only are we trying out towing for the first time, but we're trying out towing on a day it is supposed to snow. I mean, it is freezing cold out here. Snow is moving in, and it's going to be snowing for the rest of the day. Road conditions are probably going to get pretty bad. So I'm hoping current fuel economy after towing is like 10.3. Now, I did let it idle quite a bit this morning to warm up. Not super impressed with 10.3, but a lot of that was like back roads and stuff. So I'm hoping very much that we end up getting between 11 and 12. I think 11 and 12, I would be very happy with it. The next thing that I found was problematic, I actually had to look up how to use tow mode. On my other truck, there was a button that you pushed for tow mode. No buttons, guys. It's down here in drive modes. So you got to push it, snow. We're going to probably be using snow later. But there's tow mode right there. All right, now over here, somewhere under vehicles, we have, there we go, towing and trailers. We'll go ahead and click on that, trailer 1, and it brings up all of this. If you're concerned about trans temps, oil temps, coolant temps, oil pressure, all of that good stuff, light check is right there as well. All of this stuff is right here. You can see that we have tow haul mode active. Everything there is good. We got a full tank of gas, 485 miles. It says we're on 4-wheel drive auto. So guys, we are good. I'm just going to start hitting the road. We're going to reset the fuel economy. If I can even remember, I think you just hold it. There we go. We have reset the fuel economy. Let's get on the road and let's see how this thing does hauling. It's currently 31 degrees. So I've been on the road for about 45 minutes with speeds varying between 65 and 80 miles an hour. Yeah, on our turnpikes out here, the speed limit is 80 miles an hour. The one I'm currently on, it's 75. So speeds have definitely been varying. We've gone through some construction. It's really cold, 30 degrees out right now. Very humid. And I was hoping for some better fuel economy, guys, but I think I got a feeling it's not going to get a whole lot better than where we're at right now. So I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was shooting for 12. I thought, 12 miles a gallon, I'd be happy with that. I'd be content with 12. Unfortunately, we're not getting 12, and we're not getting 11, but we are currently getting 10.4, which isn't the end of the world. It's not too bad. We'll see if that goes up at all. I've driven 58 miles, so it's been over 45 minutes, guys. It had to have been about an hour, I guess. Yeah, somewhere around an hour. It's going up. See, 10.5. So we're getting there, guys. I've got another 40 minutes to go till we reach the Mako in Tulsa, and I guess we'll just see where things land there. We're also supposed to meet up with Monkey Wrench Mike. That's going to be a separate video dropping the Plymouth Prowler, or Chrysler Prowler, off with Mako and meeting Rick, the owner, and everything. So if you're interested in that video will be coming as soon as the Prowler comes home, and we'll go over the plans with that car. But so far, you know, if I can manage 11, I know it doesn't seem like a big difference. I mean, we're at 10.5 now. So what's another half mile? It's just something that's in my head. Like 12 is the number I wanted. 11 would be a nice happy medium. 10 I would not be very happy with. So let's find out if we can hit that 11 miles a gallon. So I've been driving for an hour and 10 minutes now. We're getting pretty close to my destination. The first stop, currently at 10.7 miles a gallon. We're getting there, man. We're close. I don't think we're gonna make it, but that's fine. The next thing that I wanted to get into was, how does the truck actually haul with a trailer? I've got a 20-foot trailer and, of course, the Plymouth Prowler on the back. The trailer weighs about 2,600 pounds. I don't know what the Plymouth Prowler weighs. I'm gonna guess about 35, 36. So we're probably talking about 6,000 pounds, which for this truck is not much. I think this truck can handle like 11.5. So obviously pulling this trailer with this little car behind it is not a problem. It actually handles absolutely great. It pulls great. It's a little different from the Hemi, that I will admit. The RPM range, the torque range, seems to be different in this. When you really want this thing to pull, when it needs to get up into the RPM range a little bit more, it seems like, I don't know, 35 to 4,000 RPM is where this thing is really like just gung-ho, man. That's when the turbos are spooled up and she's getting it. With the Hemi, it felt like you had a little bit more low-end power, low-end torque than you have with this. Snowplow, I think, just came right out in front of us here. Thank you. That's nice. Yeah, snowplows. That tells you how bad things are getting out here today. Anyway, man, hear it? You probably can't hear it. It's that's the other thing that I really like about it. It's so quiet. Now, in one of my previous videos, I had a lot of real men out there. Trucks aren't supposed to ride like cars. It's not a real truck. That's a woman's truck. Well, to each their own, I say, right? You spend your money on what you like, and I'll spend my money on what I like. And I'm going to tell you right now, I like this truck. I like that even though it's a four-wheel drive truck, and it's a big truck, I like that I'm not getting tossed around with every bump that I hit, man. Older trucks, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember back in the day, the old 4x4 trucks, like those old Rams, oh my God, they were brutal, man. Even if you were in two-wheel drive, I mean, you were just constantly being thrown around the truck, you know? It was rough. Somebody said they didn't want their truck to ride like a car. Well, a truck doesn't ride like a car. Maybe I said that. I don't remember if I said it rides like a car, but obviously a truck is much bigger. The dimensions are totally different. Center of gravity is way higher. It doesn't ride like a car, but what I was trying to say is it's comfortable. Like it is, I'm sitting here holding a camera in one hand and steering with the other. I got winds and everything, and it's it's calm, it's controlled, it's quiet, and it's comfortable. Now, I know maybe if you're a younger guy, you love getting bucked around in your truck, but for me, I'm about to turn 45, all right? I've had a couple surgeries, I've got neck and shoulder problems. Yeah, I'm more for the comfort these days. All right, if I want to get in something that rides like crap, I got an old truck at the house I could get into, or I got plenty of sports cars I can jump into that'll definitely give me whiplash, you know what I mean? But For a nice daily driver truck that you can haul with, pretty much do everything you want with, but still have all the creature comforts from something like a modern car. I'm telling you, these Rams are phenomenal. And this one in particular, this one, the Rebel, I don't know if it's the tires, the suspension setup. I really don't know what it is about this truck, but it just does everything so perfectly. Better, way better than my 1500 Limited did, guys. I do miss that instantaneous low-end torque from the Hemi. There is some lag, especially when you're hauling. You notice the lag. It's not a deal breaker. It's not that big a deal. Yes, it seems like fuel economy is a little bit worse when towing. I'm certain that I could pull 12 miles a gallon out of my Hemi. It's, again, not a deal breaker, but one thing that just stands out more than anything is how comfortable this truck is without air ride. I don't have the fancy suspension. I don't have the airbags anymore. And this truck is more comfortable, whether it's loaded or unloaded, than my 1500 Limited with the e-torque Hemi and the air suspension. Nothing like construction all the way, man. I mean, there's just construction everywhere out here. You combine the construction with a bunch of idiot drivers and conditions that are deteriorating throughout the day, and it should make for a really fun experience. Guys, we have made it to 10.7 miles a gallon. We are so close. I am 27 minutes away. I don't think it's gonna get better than this, man. See what I mean? Look at these people flying down the road and slamming on the brakes. Look, here comes another one. Fly it, there you go. Now slam on those brakes. Go ahead. Now he's gonna wait till last minute, right? There we go, brake lights, yeah. Come on, guys. We could do better than this, man. It's not that big of a deal, especially when the weather is inclement, you know? Just slow it down, calm down, relax. It's gonna be fine. Or maybe it won't be fine. I don't know what's going on. We got trucks, cops, and everything. Oh, they blocked, oh wow, down to one lane? Really? We had 2 highway patrol cars in the middle of the road. And I was like, what is going on out here, man? They're just tearing everything up out here. Guys, thanks to slowing down a little bit, we're up to 10.8. We might hit that 11. My goal really is 11. Not that it matters. 0.2 miles a gallon isn't going to be the end of the world for me. Obviously, I already own the truck. So it's not like I can go give it back and say, I don't like the fuel economy, take this truck back. Listen, at the end of the day, it's a pickup truck. All right, it's not supposed to get good fuel economy. You shouldn't buy a truck because of fuel economy. You buy a truck because you need to do truck things. But at the end of the day, everybody today is concerned with fuel economy. And when the dealership, when the manufacturer promises you 24 miles a gallon and you find out that you're really only going to get 18, it can be a little frustrating. I understand. All right, guys, I'm going to continue on. We don't have much longer, 25 minutes, and we should get to our destination, and we should have some final numbers on the fuel economy, and then we'll continue back down another 3 hours to my other house, pick up another car, and do this all over again. Well, guys,
take exit 7.
We are getting off the highway, and I'm happy to report we almost got our 11 miles a gallon. Almost, man. 10.9. I tried. Without going under the speed limit. I didn't want to cheat. I wanted to see if we could actually do it driving like we would normally drive. And we almost made it, man. I'll take it. 10.9 miles a gallon is not that bad. So we're in Tulsa. I'm probably just 2 minutes away from my destination now. And more construction. God, I love Tulsa, man.
In 600 feet, turn right onto East 3rd Street.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, you know what we got to do next? Oh, by the way, the Plymouth Prowler, the Chrysler Prowler, was not 3,600 pounds.
Turn right onto East 3rd Street.
It was actually 28 and change, so call it 2,900. So we're looking right around 3,000 pounds for the Prowler, and I still think the trailer is about 25 or 2,600. So we're probably looking about, I don't know,
half a mile.
That was a curb. About 5,500 pounds altogether. I'm gonna get out real quick. I'm gonna check the weight on that trailer so that we know exactly what we're carrying. And I think on the trip back up here though, we're gonna be pulling something bigger, something heavier. So I'll be curious to see if the fuel economy drops like a rock or if we can still average somewhere between 10 and 11 miles a gallon. Guys, we hit 11. I kid you not, right as I pulled in, we hit 11. I just want to take a quick peek at this trailer and see what it says. Oh man, I got this trailer too low, I think. The nose of this trailer needs to come up. Take a look at that, guys. Yeah, we need to raise that hitch up some. Anyway, the weight on this trailer is... oh hell, I can barely read it anymore. Unfortunately, everything's faded on that trailer, so I can't see what the actual weight is on it. I'm thinking empty, it's like a 2,500 or 2,600 pound trailer, and you're carrying about 3,000 pounds on top of it. So I'm happy so far with this first tow. This is my first haul with this truck, and it did absolutely phenomenal. Now we're gonna head back to Byers, Oklahoma, which is a good 3 hours away. We're gonna pick up another car, and we're gonna head back up to Tulsa, assuming we have the time. Well, road conditions have changed slightly out here, guys. It's gotten a whole lot worse. Oh my goodness. So I'm thinking we are not going to be able to continue our journey with going and picking up another vehicle and hauling it back to Tulsa today. The road conditions are only going to get worse out here. My fiance actually just called me not even 20 or 30 minutes ago, and she had a little accident herself out here in this weather. Yep, Jessica got herself into a bind. She had school today. She went to college, and she shouldn't have gone to college, but it's kind of mandatory. She goes to some of these classes, and she went, and then they said, oh, you know what? You guys need to go home early today because the weather's getting really bad. Well, she drove her Mustang to school because the weather said it shouldn't get too bad until later on in the afternoon. The weather was wrong. So she's in her Mustang heading home, and guess what happens? She slides off the road. Yep. Right off the side of the road, and she got stuck. And then a car, or truck, I think she said, was flying down the road behind where she was now off the side of the road, and he lost control and spun out right almost into her, spun around, and ended up backwards in front of her. So then this genius decides he's going to turn around since he's now facing the wrong way, turns around, comes back to by where she is, does a U-turn, goes back up, tries to climb a hill, and spins out again. These people out here are absolute geniuses when it comes to driving, man. So she was stuck on the side of the road. I was terrified. Another lady almost hit her. Jessica's freaking out. I ended up having to call her an Uber. I told her, leave the car and just get out of there. Get home, and I'll sweat the car when I get there. So we are heading back. We should be back pretty soon, I guess. I'm tempted to go see if we can pick up that Mustang. I got a feeling it's probably on summer tires. I didn't check. I got a hunch that Mustang came with summer tires, and she's out here trying to drive on those summer tires in sub 30 degree weather. Not a good combination, guys. Check your tires. If you got a new car and you don't know what kind of tires you got, check. Make sure you're not riding around in the freezing cold on summer tires, because that can be deadly. I'm telling you guys, it is no joke riding around out here in below freezing weather with snow and ice on the roads. It's not. You got to take this kind of stuff seriously. That's why I'm going under the speed limit. Speed limit is 80. I'm doing 65. I feel comfortable at 65. The truck is doing fine, by the way. That's another thing I was concerned about, is how's the truck going to handle this weather? Guys, not a problem. And that trailer behind me, I barely even feel it. The truck is doing great. Snow, ice, not a problem. I'm going to continue on my way, guys, and I guess we're going to see if we can go pick up this Mustang. I think she left the hazard lights on. She forgot because she was so stressed out. So the battery's probably dead in that as well. So let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into. So my fiance told me the roads out here were incredibly bad, and I thought, she's got to be kidding me, man. No, I mean, I'm honestly surprised at how bad these roads are. Oklahoma's not big on using salt. they actually use a combination of sand and brine. Now, what is brine? I don't even know what brine is. Like crunched up seashells or something? Crunched up barnacles? I have no idea what that is. But yeah, guys, no joke. And then you got people like this just coming right up to a stop sign without even trying to slow down. You know what I mean? This is sketchy. And having a trailer behind me, even though it's empty, still sketchy. But thankfully, so far, this truck's a trooper, man. It has got no problems plowing right through this stuff. So I understand now that I've seen how bad these roads are. I can definitely see how she could have lost traction in that Mustang and gone off the road. Rear-wheel drive sports car, probably not the best for winter driving, especially if it's on summer tires. But again, like, neither one of us knew that this was gonna hit like this. It was supposed to be like a dusting, and it came way earlier than they anticipated. So it took a lot of people off guard here. Look at this, man. Already off the side of the road, smashed. And then it looks like we got another one sitting up here. Yeah, he went off. Oh, two more. Are you serious, man? This Jeep right here. And then this blue car right here too. Wow. This is, guys, I'm no professional driver here, right? But this is getting crazy, man. A little bit of snow and ice. You know what would help save these people all this heartache? Oh, there's a mailbox knocked over, so somebody plowed over a mailbox and then drove away. That's nice. If people just slowed down, you know, if you just slow down, give yourself some space, some distance between each other, go slow, take your time, be gentle on the brakes, gentle on the gas, a lot of this stuff could be avoided. It would also help if the county would come out and do a little bit better on these roads. I mean, especially on hills. You're going uphill on ice and snow, and nobody salted or sanded or anything, man. Like nothing. Look at all this. That's incredible. Anyway, I'm gonna get to the house. I didn't realize the roads were gonna be as bad as they are. Hey, guys, they're bad. The roads are really bad. It may not be worth the risk to go try to pick up that Mustang. I may just leave it for the next couple days on the side of the road, go back when all this stuff clears out, and try to pick it up then, because this is dangerous, man. And the way everybody else is driving out here, it's not worth getting hurt or oh God, this guy ran into a telephone pole. Oh my God. Oh, I hope he's okay. Well, I don't think there's anybody in there. Oh man. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm done, guys. Screw that Mustang. Let that thing sit there, man. I'm not. It's not me I'm worried about. I'm not worried about like my driving. I'm worried about these other people that are flying off the road and plowing into ditches and mailboxes. Those are the people that are going to kill me, not me. What a day, man. What a day. It's awful out here. And I'm towing a trailer. I know it's unloaded, but I mean, I think unloaded actually makes the trailer worse because it's so light. Oh, great. This road's nothing. They didn't even touch this road. Perfect. The trailer back there is so light, man. Like, if it catches a little bit of slush or ice, that trailer just starts doing this number, and you can feel it kind of pulling the truck around a little bit. The truck is big, truck is heavy, truck's got some meaty tires on it, so that trailer hadn't been able to take me out, at least not yet. I'm going to continue home, guys. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to go out and try to get the Mustang. I don't care. Let it sit there. Hopefully it's still in one piece. Maybe we'll come back in this video, or maybe, ooh, these roads are really bad. Or maybe we'll come back in a different video. Maybe we won't come back at all. I don't know. I think for now, though, I'm just going to act like I'm ending this video, and I'm going to get out of here, guys. Listen, if you enjoyed this video, ooh, Lordy. It's a little sketchy out here, man. We're getting into the thick of it now. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. The old Ram did pretty good, all right? 11 miles a gallon was not quite what I was hoping for, but I can live with it. It's good enough, man. It's a truck, all right? It's a truck. We're towing things with it. Woo, 11 miles a gallon. Yeah, I'm going home. 11 miles a gallon is something I can deal with. Guys, comment what your thoughts are down below, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I hope I see you all again very soon in the next one.